So when it goes up here, when it goes to YouTube, right, Felix?
I think we're live.
Good hello, everybody. How we doing? Long time no see. It's been a while since we've had internet that I could even do a live other than a couple little drive lives. So got back home and let me mute YouTube. Sorry, that was my problem. I got to get back to being used to how to do this stuff. So back at home, got good internet. Got my cell tower right outside my window, so we should be doing pretty good. How in the world is Gary and Felix doing? Good to see you guys again.
I'm just here.
I feel like I haven't seen Gary in forever.
I know. Look at that beard. It's like he grown up on us.
Yeah, I almost didn't recognize him.
Exactly trimmed, and check out that hair.
Whoa. That's what it was. I didn't recognize you without the poof.
Without the wings.
Yeah.
The 80s style.
Let's see who's in there. Look at that. RV Underway was first in the night. Timmy Ray the King. Happy Place Camping, of course, here and here. We got a little bit crazy. Fantastic Travels. James Cagnese, how you doing, my friend? Going down over the hill. RV, how you doing, buddy? Hope everything's going well, and I hope you got your rig all fixed up and ready to go. I think that's Evan. Kevin Trammell's in here. Mel and Eddie. I think we got caught up. We got 14 in the house. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. So it's good to see you back again, Gary. Mr. Smiley Face here.
Well, good you guys back. So it's like y'all went to another country there for a few days.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, too. Look at this.
I mean,
that is a
great shirt.
Yeah. Got it in the mail when I got back yesterday, so supporting it today.
By the way, I am keeping the community tab hot, so it's not doing anything. So if y'all want to keep up, especially the members, I'm giving my members a lot of stuff. We're not doing any live, so make sure you community tab. But yeah, just KD got busy getting ready to go to Indiana. I leave out a week from Sunday, going to Indiana, but I won't actually pull my first load till Thursday of the week. I've got some Horizon stuff to do, some truck getting ready, a couple meetings I have to go to, and so. But I'll be leaving out early Sunday morning, a week from this Sunday, early. And
so you got a little bit of orientation or something you got to go to when you get there. Too,
yeah,
right?
I've got a Zoom meeting Monday. I could do it from anywhere, but I've got my truck in Indiana Tuesday.
Hey, we're getting a little. They're saying they're getting a little double talk from you, Gary.
Yeah, it's doing that weird thing where you're repeating yourself without repeating yourself.
That should fix that.
Sounds better.
Something in this mic, but anyway, so
that's
Tuesday and Wednesday of that week, they're going to Dan's, which is famous for all of you Horizon and RV towers. Everybody knows Dan's. Well, Dan's is I've scheduled 2 days for them to work on my truck, and they're going to add fuel tanks, toolboxes, mud flaps. They're just going to set it up. Yeah, and so, but that'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, I'll have my last meeting / driving test, and it's required by Horizon on that day you pick up your first load. So,
oh wow, I have no idea where you're going though yet, huh?
Nope. I'll have been gone from Tammy nearly a week before I pull my first trailer. So,
yeah, that's okay. She'll be sitting right there beside you, I'm sure.
She's not going the first.
Yeah.
She's going to give me a week or two to figure everything out. And then she's going to start going with me some. She's not going to be with me all the time.
Well, even if she's not there, she'll be there with you.
Yeah. So
Felix, you get rested up from Arizona?
I think so. I swear. I didn't realize how tired I was till I got home. And then I'm like, man, I just keep sleeping.
I got rested up, but I still haven't got rid of all the dirt. That's just off my printer sitting here beside me. I got the other side pretty much clean. This side is still a total dust bowl.
Felix probably had Jesse to empty the cargo Largo out when they got home and take a steam cleaner to it, knowing Felix.
No, it's actually, we still got to get out there and clean it. We unloaded when we got home, but we didn't get home till like 6:30 that evening. And I'm like, I didn't even really want to unload it. And I'm like, well, let's just get everything out of there and we'll clean it later. And later hasn't come yet, so it's still dirty.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on later too. I did enough laundry to get me by a couple of days, but I still got like 2 bags of laundry I got to do too. So
yeah, we did do laundry. 34 loads. Ugh, the laundry was ridiculous.
Speaking of laundry, that should be interesting. Me doing my own laundry on the road.
Yeah.
That may get very interesting.
Let's see. RV Underway Black Pearl it's kind of weird because the chassis is a 2003 and the RV's a 2000. The RV part of it was put on in 2004, but I think they go by the chassis, so it's actually a 2003. Oh, the Heel RV. Thank you. Give me $20 for
That's great.
Thank you, my friend. It's going to take every dime of it. Trust me. Luckily, we did run through a little bit of rain on the way back, so it got the outside kind of washed off. I mean, it's not as bad as it looked when I left courtside, but I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I got Kim jumped in here and trying to see who else jumped in. I seen Aaron Jemison came in. Yeah, to help me if I missed anybody, because on the travel, I didn't secure one of my computer monitors, and on a sharp curve into Tombstone, Arizona, it decided to fall off. So I'm down to I'm not used to this. My one monitor's out. I had to order a new one. It won't be until Thursday. So I'm working on my laptop here, and then I got something running up here, and it's confusing me because I'm used to looking side by side.
Did you tell everybody what happened to the other laptop?
What?
No, we haven't mentioned that. I can.
Jerry, are you running out?
I'm gonna do a video on Slide.
Slide.
And what not to do.
What not to do to your laptop computer.
Wow.
It's actually bent a little. The whole screen just kind of.
What happened?
It got caught in between the slide when I was bringing the slide back in. It had slipped down and got caught in between the slides, so the slide was coming in. And all of a sudden, I heard crunch.
Yeah, me and Jesse were kind of like, "What was that? Oh crap!" I said, "Well, maybe it'll still work." And then he opens it up, and I'm like, "Maybe it won't." So I think it's gone. So
yeah, that was gone. I'm just going to save it and try to get my pictures and stuff off the Yeah, right. Fantastic travels. Ouch, it was a big ouch. So one
Yeah.
monitor, one laptop. Good thing I had another laptop and one more monitor, so we're good.
I
Didn't
had
do
to
no
go.
good.
I had
We
to
had
go
no
about
internet.
30 minutes away to do my drug test today. And on the way back, me and Tammy seen this big fifth wheel camper pulled off on the side of the road, and there was a car stopped with the flashers on. We get up close, and I realize why they're sitting on the side of the road. The slide is like out about 1.5 feet at the top and about 8 inches at the bottom. It is literally coming out the side.
Oh,
I told
Oh.
Tammy, I said, I'd stop and help, but I know nothing to do. And it was about time for me to get on my bus. And I said, I hate just not to stop, but I had no clue what to do. I'd just be the idiot out there standing beside the road with him. I wouldn't know it. But I felt so
Same.
bad. I felt so bad for him.
I saw a couple of those like that. The slides kind of sticking out on them going down the road. So I wouldn't be sure what to do if I couldn't get the slides in on this one. I'd have to get the manual out, I guess, and see what to do. But I know a laptop computer will not stop it from coming in. I can guarantee you that.
And a fire
No.
extinguisher doesn't stop
And
it
a
being
fire
holding-
extinguisher doesn't stop it either.
Yeah.
So
No.
It decorates really well, though.
so now my deal is now I check all slides before I bring them in. Which
And
I
he
probably
doesn't
should
know.
Even at that
Shut up.
though, we have decided Jerry is never allowed to have a pet.
Yeah, they told me I couldn't have no. Everybody's
No
saying
pet.
you need to get a dog or something. They're going,
No,
no.
no.
Full Time Dream just came in. How you guys doing? Oh, we got 25 in the house on Tuesday night. Feels good to get back online again. I tell you, Quartzsite, Arizona, we met some of the greatest people. I don't know if you guys can see. I added. Let me see if I can get my laptop here. I have added to my sticker wall. Remember, it's just a little bit below slow momentum there, so I added several stickers to my sticker wall. We met some incredible people out there, and we had a good time. But you know, I think I've realized I'm a glamper. I think I'm going to have to admit it
Uh-huh.
because I like power. I like running water. And I don't like dirt.
There was a lot of dirt.
PR, how you doing? Yeah, it was fun. It was a great time, but now I can check that off my bucket list that I spent a week and a half in the desert, and so that may be I might stop by there for a day or two, but not a week and a half.
Hey, did you
It was
see
a
the horse
blast.
with no name?
What's that?
Did you see the horse with no name?
No. I was
Hey,
in the
Felix
desert
would
waiting
get that.
for
Only
it.
Felix would get that.
I got
We
it. I got it.
We
now.
did see a couple horses, but they were actually in Texas.
Uh,
Yeah, well, we actually did see a couple wild horses
Yep.
running around Texas when we pulled over at a rest stop.
Yeah.
We came back to was leaving out there and was on 10 highway, and I get a phone call from Felix saying, "Hey, would you like to go to Tombstone?" Because I'd mentioned something about that, and I said, "Heck yeah, I'd love to go to Tombstone." She goes, "It's only 28 miles off the road." I said, "Let's do it."
Well, and then I was kind of like, we need to know now because the exit's like right here.
Yeah, it was like
And
within a mile.
literally, it was like right there. So we were kind of like, zoom right off the path.
that's where the monitor come off the table right there. Jerry
No.
left that exit at about 90.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. The last turn going into the town of Tombstone
Oh,
is like a real sharp left-hand turn. And man, when I hit that, I mean, I was cranking her to get it around there. And let me tell you, I had this Class A towing my truck in some of the places that a Class A towing a truck should never be. So we did it. We did it. We're
hey,
pulling
and
up
we
this-
took the easy route. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they said it was easy.
Can you
route.
imagine what the tough route would have been like?
But it was a blast. I tell you what, the trip was just as fun as the meetup out there. But I can't say enough. We met some of the greatest people out there. I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
So
That's-
it's about a
that's a
2-week trip, right? Y'all were out there and coming home and all with about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was for me.
It was about
I
a
think
week
Felix-
and a half. A week and a
Felix,
half.
now let me tell you about this. So it takes me 3 days. It takes me 3 days to get out there, right? I leave on like a Wednesday night when I got off work. Drove to Texas. Next day, drove into New Mexico, all the way across New Mexico, pretty much. Got out the next day, drove on into Quartzsite. Felix and Am's leaving the following Wednesday. So she calls me and says, "Oh, we're on the road." And I said, "Oh, good. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday." They come pulling in the next morning. They drove 25, was it 25?
20. It was about 23 hours.
Wow.
23 hours straight.
How many miles was that, Felix?
About 1,500.
1,500, around 1,500.
Woo, Lordy.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
obviously, we had to make, pit stops and, Darby had to potty and, things like that. But he drove
Yeah.
till what, 4 or 5 a.m., 4 a.m. And then I took over and drove almost all the way to, let's see, we changed it over around Williams, didn't we? Because we were going to have to drive to Oatman because we wanted to make that pit stop. And I didn't really want to drive that road. And I'm kind of glad I didn't because it was a pretty narrow, little, tiny road. But
Yeah. So I get up the next morning after they left on Wednesday, and I text her. I said, "Well, what did you guys?" Because they were planning on stopping somewhere like in Kansas for the night.
Mhm.
I texted her. I said, "Well, what did you guys stop last night? And how's it going?" "Well, we'll be there in a couple hours."
yeah. Yeah. When you texted us, we were in Williams. We stopped to get gas and switch back drivers again.
Well,
Yeah.
them tires on Cargo Largo was hot, wasn't they?
Yeah.
They were
Well,
still.
we
smoking when
were
they-
going to stay in Liberal. And I'm like, no, we are not staying here. It stinks. It
Too
smells
liberal. Felix.
so bad. All
Yeah.
the cow stuff and it's
Oh,
like,
that
no.
liberal.
Yeah, I'm like, nope, I'm not staying here.
But yeah, what a great time. Then we went through Roswell, New Mexico, and
You find any relatives, Felix? Oh, don't say that out loud.
No relatives. Jerry was super excited, like a little kid, to go to Roswell. He was hoping to find an alien, which,
Yeah.
you kind of did because,
Yeah, I
we
did.
went to that museum thingy and there was like some alien bodies in there.
Jerry
Yeah.
wanted to get abducted.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what my vision of Roswell, New Mexico was, because I just watched documentaries, of course, the old ones. I figured it was going to be pulling in this 2-lane town with these sporadic little quirky shops, scattered out across maybe a mile. It is a metropolis. Roswell, New Mexico is a huge town, 4-lane highway. And probably 2-block area is really dedicated to what I would call what I expected to see at Roswell, and the rest of it's just commercial. I mean,
That's
it's just
exactly how I had it envisioned. Jerry, me and you on the same level there.
yeah. I mean, I was waiting for this little podunk town and just these quirky little alien shops everywhere. No, it's Home Depots, Walmarts, every major restaurant chain.
Whataburger.
Whataburger. We did have Whataburger.
Woohoo!
Did have some Whataburger.
Had
But
you
yeah.
ever had Whataburger, Felix?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I hadn't had that Dr. Pepper shake. So that was like the first thing I said I wanted to get was that Dr. Pepper shake. And then
And she
Jerry
did-
orders the large. And that thing was, I mean, it was
A
large. I
bathtub.
couldn't even eat my sandwich because I wanted to finish the shake and then I was full. So, but man, that
Yeah, she ate her sandwich like that night. She didn't eat
Yeah.
her sandwich. Hang on just a second. I got to answer the phone.
didn't find anything from Uranus in Roswell. No. I had to keep a close watch on Jerry so he wouldn't wander off and
So this
get
is the
probed.
question
Yeah.
that I've had for Felix for a couple of weeks now. Is like, how many nerve pills did you have to take babysitting 2 humans? What's his name is Jerry.
Oh, I was like, who's the other one? I was only thinking of Jerry.
You're just so used to taking care of what's his name. It was just natural, right?
And I pretty much got him where he takes care of himself for the most part.
Got him potty trained and all that.
Yeah, and I did get to witness what everybody was telling me in courtside about the kangaroo rats. I did get to see one of them run across a wash, but it was that's the only one I seen. Didn't see any snakes. Well, maybe at the circle. No, it wasn't a snake. But,
Oh, let me tell you about that a little bit. So we went up to, I think we went uptown, and we were coming.
Whoops.
Oh,
remember, I got the controller field.
Remember, I know where you live, Jerry.
Never mind, I'm sorry.
So we're coming back, and he's like, "Well, let me show you guys where the trash dump and stuff is, right? Okay." So we're driving along, and he's like, "Well, there's the trash dump." It's like, okay, keeps going. I'm like, look at Jesse. I'm like, where are we going? He's like, we better not be going to the circle. Jerry's like, I'm just taking you to show the trash dumps. Like, the trash dump was back there. Yeah, so we got to go through the circle, and there are things there that you can't unsee.
Oh, Lord.
Just saying. And KT,
are you trying to say it would make
KT
Bourbon
was with
Street
us.
G-rated?
KT was with us, and he took pictures. Like, could zoom in on these pictures. I'm just saying.
So Felix, would it make Bourbon Street G-rated?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And then
they like to hike and ride.
Later, there was another drive to town, and on the way back, somehow we ended up there again. And I don't think it's because Jerry was getting lost. I feel like Jerry liked the circle.
Oh no, Jerry! You got a new member, Jerry. You got a new member, Jerry.
Yeah, Destination Delight. Thank you very much. Just became a fire chief. I appreciate it a lot. Oh my God. Yeah, and if Nettie was feeling a little bit better, I was going to do the same thing to her. But see, I got child lock, so I can lock the back door where they can't get out. So kind of like a police car. So
Yeah.
Felix and Jesse didn't really have much of a choice.
KT, but I feel like KT kind of was getting a kick out of it too. So
Well, I think KT enjoyed it a little bit.
oh yeah, because he rolled his window. KT rolls his window down. He's like, "Can I get directions too?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, no!"
Oh my God, I'm about to pass out, guys. It was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, it was hilarious, but it was also kind of like, oh
It was-
no.
It was more
And that
fun
poor
seeing the
dude,
reaction.
that poor
It was
dude
more-
wearing his cowboy boots and a hat. That was it. Just saying. Is now somewhere saved inside KT's phone. And then he had to come back and he had to show everybody at the campfire. Everybody. I'm like, I've already seen it. I need to see it again.
I think it was more fun. I think it was more fun listening to Jesse and Felix talk about it than it was going through it. I don't need to see that.
And you can't unsee it. Once you see it, it's there for life.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my God. It was funny. It was
Well,
worth
they
every
all seem
minute.
to be enjoying themselves. I mean, they're sunbathing and taking little
They're sunbathing.
hikes, and I don't know. They
Ride
were,
their bicycles, and if it broke down, they just sat down on the rocks and fixed it. That's all I can say about it. Oh, it said Fantastic Travel said he texted that picture to so many people it popped up. Oh, almost ran
I didn't
it.
realize you texted it to a bunch of people. That's funny.
Oh my lord! But the reaction on it was priceless. The reaction on their face. Now I'll tell you one thing is beautiful about the desert. Look at that! Look at that sunset.
You lost it. Back up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at
Oh,
that
yeah.
sunset. The most beautiful, and Felix has got, I know, a couple. And you got a short out there with it like being on fire.
Yeah, I went ahead and put the short out. Our quartzsite videos, our Arizona trip and all that stuff, they'll start Friday.
Okay, good. Good.
I went ahead and put that short out, man. That sky is beautiful. And if you watch that short and you wonder who the male voice is in that short, that's actually Roy from Roy and Becky's Travels. He was standing there with me as I was videoing.
We actually camped right next to Roy and Becky, and let's see, with Mel and Eddie. I was just trying to think of our cul-de-sac. It's kind of weird. We call it a cul-de-sac, but really what you do is pull off the asphalt road, drive out in the middle of the desert and put your brakes on and you call it home. It's kind of odd. I mean, it's just no markings, no nothing. And strongly suggest that if you go to Quartzsite, you do it in the daytime. Don't go try to go in there after dark.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you how many people we had to go try to find that was looking for us.
Yeah.
Because that place is totally different after. I even got kind of turned around one time after dark. But yeah, beautiful skies. You can't buy the sunrises and sunsets. I was getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, going out and getting a little fire started because it's kind of chilly in the morning, just to sit there and watch the sun come up. And then we had a fire every night except the very last night, and it rained. Or I'm sure we would have had one that night. But to get everybody around the campfire, I was going to tell you guys in our cul-de-sac, we had RV Ashes in April, which I see they're in here. It was great meeting you guys. We had Roy and Becky. We had James and Millie. Had Mel and Eddie. Had Artist on the Road. CR View. JT with American Wanderer. Duffy. Duffy was there. Grassroots Living. Diary of a Family. Am I missing anybody, Felix?
X Marks the Spot. Day's Great Adventure. Yeah, they weren't really camping in. They were kind of way up the road. But Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Oh yeah, Desert Adventures in Arizona.
With us. They're really awesome people.
I gotta see if I can pull something up for you guys. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm gonna try because something incredible happened out there. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, Desert Adventures in Arizona's in here.
I'm not gonna be able to find it. I don't think. I'm not technologically smart enough to do this. Let me try. Hope I don't lose you.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'll try to pull up that video you sent me. Uh-oh.
Video?
You guys don't? Are you there?
We're here.
Okay. All right. Let me close this out. Where did it go? Never mind.
Okay.
I'll have to figure it. You know the one you sent me with the box.
Oh, yeah.
Felix can share it.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
I
The
don't
reason
have,
the cold one just came in.
I don't have it on my computer. Did I? I don't know if I saved it after I saved it, Jerry. I may not still have it.
Yeah, because when I close mine down here, I can't get to my main screen. It's just on my.
I have it on my phone, but I don't have it on the computer.
Well, you can show it on the phone, and then I'll try to. I'm going to try to put it out as a short if I can get it loaded onto a short. So.
And we were singing. What were we?
There you go.
Wait a minute.
May I have this dance for the rest of my life? I finally got my dance with Box Bandy.
Hold on. Let's close that. Get it to play.
Johnny's Journey's in here. We got to meet Johnny and Vanderella. What, two great people.
Let me see them eyes.
I don't cry.
Look at that. I finally got my dance with Dee. Vanderella, thank you for becoming a member. You guys are awesome.
Every night.
There she goes. She's singing to me.
Oh, I've been waiting a long time for this.
Copyright. Make that video 20 seconds. 19.
After over a year,
Aw.
Dee's been promising me a dance, and we finally got it in. So that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was like right away too. Didn't
Yeah.
even- yeah.
And like I
was
said,
like the
Johnny's
first
Journey
thing.
and Vanderella was over there camping with her because Johnny was doing some work on Box Fan D's box fan for her. But man, I tell you what, two awesome people there. Johnny's Journey and Vanderella. Lisa was out there for a little bit. She was kind of just skipping around to the different camps. And I couldn't tell you all the people on the other side of the wash. I know you had New Horizon over there, Papa Drew,
Traveling down the banister.
traveling down the banisters. My God, there was just a ton of people there.
Bob and
what a great
Tam.
time. Bob and Tam's Great Adventures. Traveling Robert came in. I'd already left when he
Yeah,
came
we
in.
were already gone when he showed up. And Grand Adventure, I think we left the same day he pulled in.
Yeah, and then Burning Up the Roads came in, I guess, yesterday. They just got in there yesterday. So they had a little bit of trouble with the rig, but I think they got it all figured out. And they showed up out there yesterday. So I don't know. It was just a great time. Great time. So we had a blast. But desert life is not for me. Had to worry about
I'm definitely a beach person. Give me the
Yeah.
beach.
beach.
So-
There's KR Destination.
So a big plug, a shout out for KT. There's going to be a big meetup in Monroe, Louisiana, right?
No, it's actually in his hometown. It's Bathrop. Bathrop, Louisiana.
Okay.
It's about 20 miles from Monroe.
That'll be
Is it Bathrup or Bastrup?
Bath, I don't know.
really.
Because we were trying to map it, and I'm like, well, maybe it's Bastrup because
Oh.
there's a Bastrup on the map.
No,
we-
it's BATH. I know that. Bathrop.
We'll have to
Everything
relook
down
that.
there funny. Linda R., thank you very much.
Hey,
Thank
you're
you
up
very-
to $25 to wash the rig now.
I know, and it's going to take every dime of it. I had to wash my truck twice. When I got out there, you couldn't even tell my truck was white anymore. So I had to go over to Park. We had to make a run into Walmart, and they had a car wash over there. And then on the way back, I did go through a car wash in Roswell, New Mexico. That was probably the neatest car wash I've been in a long time. They actually washed it. Then you ran through their car wash, and they towel dried it for you.
Yeah,
It was
that was
great. Yeah, and it would look good again. And it lasted. I got back home, it still don't look too bad. So I haven't even cleaned out the inside of my truck yet. Yeah, it was clean, and like I said, we run not into no rainstorms by no means, but we ran through some, I don't know, what was it? I didn't even have to turn my wipers on all the time. It was kind of not a
drizzly.
steady rain. But
Yeah.
it was enough to wash the rig down a little bit, so you can see what color it is again. So that's great. But thank
We
you,
had a
Linda.
heck
I
of a time
appreciate
getting
it.
that stupid sticker off of our camper because they stuck that sticker right on the chrome of the camper.
Hey,
Oh,
take off the bug spray, spray it on. It makes something in it.
Really?
It works.
I wish I'd have known that.
Just
We
don't
got it
rub-
off of there, but there's now some little bit of scratches. But
Well, don't rub too much.
I don't know
and
why
you'll
they
have your
didn't just
cleaner.
put it on the window. But no, they put it on the freaking camper.
Well, actually, my two, and I haven't took them
Yeah, I
off yet.
tried to
My
do
two are on
that,
glass,
didn't
so
help.
hopefully I can just scrape them off.
I mean, literally, we couldn't get even the paper sticker off. It was so stuck on there. And I'm sure partly being
Really?
in the sun, yeah, it wasn't just the adhesive. It was the actual sticker part of it. We couldn't hardly get it off there. We ended up having to kind of scrape it off with the metal scraper, but
There's you another $5, Jerry Holly.
Hey, how we doing? Hey, Nomadic Hippie, how you doing, my friends? Watching your video driving through the snow, man. I hope you came through that okay. I appreciate that. Sounds like Portside's end up being like Mayberry West. Is it dirt too? I'll tell you what, I never was so happy to get back to, I think it was actually Texas before we saw water. We actually stayed at a lake there. What was the name of the lake, Philip?
Lake Meredith.
Lake Meredith. Beautiful lake. They offer free camping. You pull right up on this cliff, pull just right off the road. They got picnic tables, covered area, and it's free.
Wait a minute, Jerry. Wait, let's back up just a little bit.
Okay.
Whose bright idea was it to let you close to a cliff in that RV?
Well, once you got up there,
You're supposed
it
to
wasn't
be
bad.
babysitting that young man. What were
Getting
you
up to that?
thinking? Hey,
Well,
you
let
not
me
been able to wine that day?
He was actually concerned that was my dumping ground.
Yeah, we're going into this place, and I'm Gary. These roads are windy and curvy and cliffs, and
Was it like the road K&R went up at Mentone?
Oh no! Well, no, it's probably a little worse.
Really?
Some of it didn't have guardrails or shoulders or anything. So I'm
I
driving up
guess
there.
that's relative whether you ever drove an RV like Kyle and Ryan had up that road.
Now, I wouldn't drive. Well, no, if you're following Jesse and Felix, I probably would have because I followed them all the way from Arizona to Oklahoma City. And one time we were climbing a mountain. Well, I got this thing floored. The best I can do is 35 miles an hour, and all I see them is their taillights getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's like, oh, crap. I have no idea where I'm at. I'm not running GPS.
I kept watching in the mirror, and I'd ask Jesse, I'm like, do you see Jerry? Do you see Jerry? How many times did I ask that? A lot. And he's like, yeah, I can see him back there. He's back there a little ways. And he just keeps going.
Jesse's still pulling this hill at 90 miles an hour, and I've got it floored, and 35 is the top I can get out of it. I'm kicking it down to third gear. One lane, construction. Cars broke down on the side of the road. So I tell you one thing though, I feel like I could drive this thing down any road that challenges. Fantastic travels and forever best friends. Thanks you guys for coming. We got 40 in the house. Oh my God, look at this. But we just had a blast. And now we're starting to plan like Gary said, we're starting to plan to meet up down there at KT's April 30th. So that's going to be another fun time. So can't wait for that.
Hey, did you watch RV Ashes in April's latest video? Because there was water very close by where we were.
Was there really?
Yeah. So
where?
At Ehrenberg.
It was out back behind Roy and Becky's RV.
So it was like really close.
California, right?
I don't know if it's on the California side. I don't know.
In California.
It was really pretty though.
I think that's where KT went to.
He went
take
to
a shower
and the M Mesa, California.
Oh, well, no. When he was out there, he just drove up. I thought it was Ehrenberg.
Oh, wait a minute. He just come from Mesa, California. He went somewhere else.
I thought Mesa was in Arizona.
Mesa's in Arizona.
Mesa, Arizona,
California.
maybe where he just went to.
Let's see. Aaron Jemison says,
Lily came in.
"Hey, Lily, how you doing? Thanks for helping me catch up with that.
Lily.
I'm working on a different computer system that I'm used to working on. So trying to keep up with it. But when I look up, you guys are behind the StreamYard. So I gotta focus on the laptop and not worry about the screen up there. So Aaron Jemison, what did he saying here? Oh, wrong one. See, Koja's having trouble. Oh, he can't make it go to KT because he's got to be at Mana 16th of April. You ready?
Is he going back?
Yeah, he's going back to Mana for to do his summertime gig up there again. Even after the FICO or whatever they called it up there. He's going back.
Oh, did you see what Roy and Becky put?
No, I'm not.
Rowing with Rosie couldn't get across the wash during the rain.
Wow.
Did it really rain that much?
I saw Roy and Becky's live yesterday when they went down to get burning up the roads, and there was a lot of water on the roads. Now, you got Quartzsite, Arizona, so we did some research on it, only receives 4 inches of rain a year. I'm pretty sure we had an inch the morning I was trying to pack up to leave. And then I think they had the other 2 or 3 inches yesterday or the day before, because there was quite a bit of water standing out there by the dump station. There was puddles of water out there when they were doing their live yesterday. So I'm not sure if the wash has ever got anything in it. Might check out. Roy and Becky might let us know. She abandoned her car in our side. So yeah, they must have. Somebody couldn't get across there.
Oh, I got you, Aaron. I understand that now. Gotcha.
This wash was a raging river next to us. That's crazy.
Well, that's got to be that wash right behind them then.
Yeah.
We walk through it all the time.
Yeah.
And it was dry as a bone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But you got to, when you go to Quartzsite, you just remember you got to have your rat lights every night right before dark.
Lights.
Go set these lights underneath your rig that are motion sensors. So if the little kangaroo, little rats try to get in your unit, these lights will pop on. Oh, and I got to tell you another little story. Since we're telling stories, we're sitting out by the campfire one night. Everybody's just kind of sitting there and we was visiting. And Roy was over at his camper over at Honey. And we heard this loud noise and we thought Roy had did something. Well, Roy comes back over there. He's standing at the campfire and it's like it happened again. And I think Duffy said, "Man, that sounded like somebody slammed one of your compartment doors, Jerry." And I'm talking with the campfire's not that far away from me, but it's pitch dark. You don't see nothing. 100 yards away from you. You got to carry a flashlight with you at night. So I took my flashlight and I kicked it on. I shined it over on old Black Pearl. And about the time I hit the light with the Black Pearl, she dropped off the front jack and landed about, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches from the ground.
Wow.
My front stabilizer, what I had it on, broke, and that thing dropped hard. Right when I hit it with a light, I thought, oh my God. Imagine your Odyssey just jumped in. But I was able to use the airbags to get the jack, because it put the jack probably, I don't know what you say, 6 inches in the ground, 8 inches in desert dirt and rock. And then I was able to use the airbags though and get it back up enough to where I can get Mel had a couple of real hard plastic jack stands that I could able to get under there and get that piston pushed back up. And then we got it leveled back out. So, but thanks to Mel for saving me one more time, because I didn't have anything else to put under it. So Mel donated me a couple of those. They're really hard plastic. I mean, big enough to hold that Class A. So it was. Thank him again, man. Yeah, just what else happened, Phil? Let's see. I lost my wind sensor off the top of
Your
my unit.
CB antenna.
What's that? Oh
Your
yeah, my
CB
CB antenna.
What was it? What else off the top? And the air horn.
And the front cap of my air horn. Somewhere between Kansas and Arizona, there's a CB antenna, a little wind thing that for your awning. It's supposed to close your awning, and then
And
I
a
just
horn.
want to say that
and
Jerry
parts to a
Smith-
laptop.
Jerry's trip was
So let me tell you.
extremely expensive.
Yeah, people say you go to Arizona in the desert. It's cheap. I disagree.
He lost all kinds of things on the way
Yeah,
there.
$200 monitor, $600 laptop. I don't know what it's going to cost to get the stuff replaced on top.
But
Oh,
the fun you had was priceless.
worth every dime of it.
There
It was
you
worth
go.
every dime. Went down to the big tent one day and it got some really good deals on some stuff that I needed. So yeah, that was worth the trip down to the big tent because stuff here would be $70-$80. I was getting it for $20-$25 at the big tent.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
okay.
packed by the closet. So
Oh,
I still
okay.
got to put my lock and stuff put on. But yeah, I found it all. I just got to get it all cleaned up and ready to go.
I'm
David
assuming
says, I swear I hear a monkey.
Texas
Darby.
family camping that you're seeing the TV flashing in the glass reflection. Because that's
Oh,
the
they're
only
behind you.
that's the only light I see blinking. Kind of bluish purple. That's the TV.
Yeah. Looks like a little karaoke cabinet or something like that.
Hippie swears he hears a monkey.
Yeah, that's what I said. He just said that.
That's
Darby
Darby.
with a
Darby.
toy.
She's playing with a toy. That's funny though.
So, Aaron, it's going to be hard for you to leave Florida and head back to Iowa. Are you ready to get back up there? I don't know what time we're at. There it is. 46
I think
minutes
about
in.
15 minutes.
Grassroots Living. Are they putting out a premiere after us tonight?
I didn't see anything pop up, but let me go look just in case.
Okay. Hey, and Felix, if you could be sure to add the new member to the list, please.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
No, I don't show a premiere coming up for them. It looks like they posted a short about an hour ago, but
Yeah, they sent me a message today. They were at some lake in Texas. Beautiful lake with a beautiful sunset too. So
yeah, I don't know where they're at, but wow, that's freaking pretty.
Hey, Timmeray, how you doing?
Jelly.
Oh, Charles. Oh, hang on, my radio's going off. Not used to that either.
122 on 11.
Okay, how to get back? I gotta get used to radios going off again. I hadn't heard a radio in a couple weeks.
So it looks like Aaron is ready to go back to Iowa.
Iowa's a pretty place. That's a pretty campground he's got up there. Beautiful campground. I was up there last year doing the AKC dog show. That was something to experience. But put me to work scooping poop and weed eating. But other than that, it was a good time. So, Gary, one more time, buddy. I know you haven't been on in a while. We got a lot more people in it. Tell us what's going on in your world.
So I leave out a week from Sunday, headed to Goshen, Indiana, Elkhart, Indiana area. And I will be up there with meetings and getting my truck equipped. And that Thursday, after all of that, the meetings and getting the truck equipped, that Thursday, which will be 2 weeks from this coming Thursday, I will head out on my first run with Horizon. So,
Have
So
you got
been
your
busy.
Horizon t-shirts?
do what?
Have you got your Horizon t-shirts yet?
No, not yet. I guess
Have
they
you
like you to work for them first, but I've been busy reading the manuals and doing orientation, and wow, the equipment you got to have on your truck to pull for them. So, several thousands of dollars worth of equipment. So
Just before you go to work, huh?
before you go to work, yeah. So it's an
Wow.
investment. It's a business. So, it's
What do you call them? what are you calling your? I know your truck's Radar.
Yep.
So what you calling your business?
I really hadn't even. I'm just gonna be pulling, so I don't know. They're just gonna pay me, so I don't really have it named or anything. And
You're gonna put
but
it
I
on.
will
You
be
gonna
a
put Radar on your truck?
contract. You what?
You need to put this on your truck. You know,
Yep.
daydream.
I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Basically, I just been trying to get it ready. We've been building out the sleeper, and of course, as y'all know, with 15,560 miles, it laid down on me. And of course, knowing Ram, I mean, like Ram has always done, they've of course not covered it under warranty again. The second truck I've had with hardly any miles on it, they won't fix under warranty. So it is fixed now.
Dodge. It's a Dodge.
Fixed now. And he is ready to roll. And so I've been loafering in him today. I've been loafering in him today and putting
There
him
you
through
go.
the ringer.
See what Imagine Your Odyssey says you should call it?
Small
You
but
should
powerful.
call it Firecracker. Small but powerful.
So I've named the truck Radar because he can always get things done no matter what happens. So me and Radar will be on the road in a couple weeks. So can't wait. I'll be the first week gone will just be basically in Elkhart. The whole week will nearly be up before I take my first load. So we are not 100% sure, but I don't think Tammy's going to go right out the first time. She is going to go with me some. But because I'm going to have meetings and getting the truck worked on and we won't be together much anyway, she's thinking about skipping the first few weeks and going out with me later. So
Well, that'd be fun. You guys get to see the country. You did a slow momentum. Send you any pictures of the lettering he got put on his truck while he was
yes,
at Portside?
it is sharp.
Yeah, I tell you what, American Wonder is pretty incredible. He does all that right out of his schoolie, his little mini schoolie. He's got all of his equipment set in there. He made us these cool little cul-de-sac 2021 stickers that everyone got. And I think he did in New Horizons while he was out there. He was busy the whole time we were out there making stuff for people's cars and trucks. And Slow Minims looks awesome. That thing
Yeah,
looks awesome.
he did see our views too. They got
Yeah,
one
he did.
put on, I think on their back truck window.
And I would I'd love to had time to have him, but he was so busy I didn't even want to try to put him more on his plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was turning them out pretty quick though.
he was
He's
cranking them out. But you didn't
So-
see him much during the day either, man. He was in his van working.
We
Yeah.
sell the vinyl the same kind of vinyl. Well, I don't know if it's the same brand, but you know what I'm saying? The vinyl
Yeah.
that he uses for what he makes all that out of. That's what Tammy does with all this vinyl over here. She sells it to people like him that make signs.
Well, he did a lot. He does a live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and other than that, he might come out about campfire time, but he's in there working most of the day trying to crank out what he can crank out. And he was busy. He said just the meetup people was keeping him extremely busy. So I told him if I figure out what I want to do, I'll get with him and then he can just mail it to me. So because that boy was busy, but what a great guy. Give us a tour of his schoolie. He has really got it fixed up nice. So yeah, there's just to walk through some of the rigs out there. Oh, and Felix, let them know what happened to you guys while you were out there.
She might be going to make a video on it.
Your interview.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I actually shared that in our community tab. Randy from the Mobile Traveler, he come over and he knows RV Ashes in April, and Margie was like, hey, come over and meet. And I was like, okay. So we went over there, and man, he's a cool guy. He's funny. He's just a super nice guy. And he's like, he said something about our cargo trailer and wanted to see it. And we're like, yeah, sure, So he come looked in it, and then he's like, he wanted to video tape it. And so we're like, okay. So he did a video on it, and we gained what, 60, 70 subscribers from him from that video. And then I guess we were also on Camo Dave for a brief moment, and then I think we gained some subscribers from him too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Lily said she saw the interview. If you guys haven't got a chance to go watch it, and you guys want to see Felix and Jesse's cargo trailer, man, he did a really good video on it and interviewed him really well.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's really awesome. Yeah. So, but it's posted on our community tab, so you can find it really easy if you want to go over and check out that video.
Well, cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. He come over and did that. Because
I know a lot of our subscribers have already seen it because I saw them commenting on the video. So, Margie commented, and I think Shanna maybe commented, and I can't even remember. But we were like, in James, we were kind of going down. Oh no, they were. James commented on Camo Dave's because he didn't know what our channel name was. So so James was telling him on Camo Dave's. That might have been where Shanna commented too. I don't know. I just remember a lot of people we know were commenting, and we were like, "Oh, that's so cool," because they're like, "We already know them," I was like, "That's neat."
So, by the way, when I do start doing videos, I will be doing some videos on some items that I'm using that crosses over into the camping RV world. So it's going to be interesting.
And the first item will be something to do with coffee.
Go figure. Hey, where are you going to put your big old? I know you're going to have like a 50-gallon coffee pot. Where's that going in? Driver's passenger seat or something?
I bought a special cup holder just for that.
Did you? So you're gonna get one of them like the truck stop, those big old mega.
Where guys have headphones with microphones in their mouth? No. Mine's gonna have a straw coming up my back over. Y'all think it's an earpiece, but really it's a straw hidden in my beard. And when I close my mouth, I can just draw on that thing.
Oh, you're gonna get you one of those. What are those runners use to put on their back?
Hey. There's the American Wanderer. Hey, American Wanderer.
Hey,
Aaron is trying to contact you by email. Aaron Jimison. He said he's trying to contact you by email.
And we were just talking about you and the incredible work you do out there. I didn't get to see you much because you were so busy, but man, you do some good work. So just talking about Slow Momentum and our cul-de-sac stickers and everything. And I appreciate you doing all that. And it was a pleasure to finally get to meet you. A pleasure and an honor. Can't wait to do it again. So we had a good time. But I guess we better jump off here. We're at 58 minutes and 18 seconds. So time goes by fast. We're having fun.
Wait a minute. Yes, Johnny, we're home. We got home Saturday about 6:30 in the evening.
And that's about the time I got home.
Yeah, because I called you to tell you we were home and you had just put down your levelers and stuff. So
yeah, just leveled up. So
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was a quick hour. We had a great time. And if you guys want to know anything about the circle, get a hold of Felix. She'll let you know all about it.
We are not going to discuss the circle anymore. That is the end of the circle talk. Johnny said she's not going live tonight. So if anyone's wondering, Johnny will not be live tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
there's
good,
also
no
Grassroots Living premiere scheduled. So
I know they're traveling, so they put out a little short today. But Johnny, you guys still in Quartzsite? Are you guys still out there? Or have you left? I wasn't sure how long you guys.
I want to say they left.
Justin and Christina, how you doing? Circle of life. Yeah, that's what we call it. The circle of life.
It was the circle of something, but I don't know about life.
Yeah. You should have seen Felix's
Nightmares.
eyes. You should have
When he-
seen Felix's eyes when we saw the sign that you are entering a closed optional area.
Then I thought we were stuck in there because Jerry's like, I don't know how to get back out. And I'm
I
like,
don't know how to get out
I'm
of
like, see the library thing? Because they had like a little mobile library thing sitting out. There was like a file cabinet they had books and stuff in. So I guess naked
That was
people
right.
read too. I don't know.
No, that was right outside the sign. That was right outside the sign.
Well, that's
I don't
what. But I was like, it's over there, because I wanted you to find your way out.
think- I knew where it was, Felix.
I'm pretty sure he just wanted to go through the circle one more time, but we waited and did that later.
Oh my God. I gotta get off here.
I didn't see one of those people with a book in their hands.
What did you see in their hands?
Nothing, but the ones that were sunbathing, they're just all laying out there. No tan line.
They were evenly tan. I mean, other than the boot.
They did appear evenly tanned.
Felix said nobody out there had a tan line. I don't know how she knew that, but she
Well,
like
It's like a train wreck. You can't help but look. You've got to look. And it didn't matter because you look over here and you're like, oh, and then you look this way and you're like, oh, you could have just go through it like this,
the lesser of the two evils.
The
But yeah,
funny,
the
the
one
funny
dude was just like walking a little path with his cowboy boots on, and I'm just like,
He had a hat.
oh,
He had a hat.
no.
He was protecting his head. He had a hat on too.
He had a hat. He did have a hat.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder how much they appreciated KT taking the pictures. Because he didn't really do it, in a like a nonchalant way. No, he's just like camera out there taking a picture. I'm like, oh, dude.
No, it was priceless. It was priceless. But how do you go to a place that's got a place like that and not drive through it?
You just don't go up there. You actually take the turn back to your campsite rather than going straight.
Well, I wanted to show you where the trash dump was in case you had to go.
How many times did you go back there, Jerry? And why were you gone so long? That one time you were gone an awfully long time.
Well, I was working on my tan, Felix.
Uh-huh.
The first time when I went through there, I took my shirt off. So it looked like I was supposed to belong there. All right, guys. We'll jump off here. We've been on here for an hour and 2 minutes. I got to get ready. I got to go back to work tomorrow. RV Ashes in April. It was a pleasure meeting you and your husband. We had such a good time talking with you guys. It was great. I'm glad you found the cat and everything came out good there.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, I figured he had to be hiding in there somewhere. As many people was outside with us saw him get out if he did. So sure, I'm glad you found the cat.
Yeah,
and I want to let you guys get
they're
out
great
here.
people.
They are great people. A lot of great people. I can say we met so many great people. You almost forget who all you met, but just a great group of people. So it was fun. Like I said, I'd go back out there, but I probably wouldn't stay in the desert. They do have hookups in town. So I'd probably stay in town, drive my truck out to people, but my poor generator ran for pretty much 7 days straight. Because I don't have gas. I mean, my unit's all electric. So, but it came in handy. It was very quiet. Nobody complained, and so
I wouldn't have complained. I was stealing your electricity, so I wasn't going to complain at all.
We did plug the Cargo Largo into it, run the extension cord over them, so they had power. I only think he had to fire up his generator one time, but other than that, we just supplied them with some power. So
yeah, that was awesome.
The American Wonder looks like Aaron Jefferson sent you an email. So, Nettie, I hope you're feeling better. I know you are. Thank God. Can't wait to meet up with you guys again because we didn't get to say the proper goodbye. So, you definitely owe me a big old hug. So, you guys have a good night. Felix, Gary's good seeing you, buddy. Keep us posted on how you're doing. All right.
Good deal.
All right, and let us know when you're on the road with your first load. All right.
Sounds like a winner.
All right.
Okay.
Tell Tammy I said hi and can't wait for an apple crisp in the near future. Hope sometime soon. And we'll get off here, and you guys have a great night, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for everybody for coming in. Thanks again for the super chat, Over the Hill RV. Thanks for the new membership. Can't wait to get you guys. Oh my God, he's still showing that thumb.
I mean, look.
How long has that been? About 2.5 months now.
Look at there.
And he's still crying about it.
Look at there.
That had to be 2 months ago, right?
Yeah. Did you see that, Jerry? Did you see what Margie put? She said
Where?
she
No,
has
no, no.
been there 4 times and never needed to drive the magic circle.
Oh, Margie, you got to. That'd be like going to the Grand Canyon and never really looking over the edge. You know?
Okay.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night. We'll see probably Sunday. Yeah, I'll probably do another live on Sunday. So we'll see you guys later. You guys have a great night. Love each and every one of you. You guys have a great night. Gary, keep in touch with us, buddy. All right.
All right. See y'all.
Order.
See you guys later.